Alright, hey Lesby Swag. Okay, let me start off with I'm really excited to be on this channel. And then second off, try to ignore the fact that I'm in a public bathroom. That is a long story that you don't want to hear. What you do want to hear is who I am and what I'm doing here. Well, let me tell you. I'm Patsy and I'm covering for Hannah tonight. And the topic is adoption. And I'm really excited about this topic because I have a lot to say because it's near and dear to my heart. I talk with my hands. I'm sorry, I'm trying not to. But I'm really excited to talk about this with you. Let me start off with the fact that both of my parents are gay. So my mom is gay. My mom was gay and had a partner. My dad is gay. Doesn't, but they wanted a kid, and so here I am. Ta-da! And then my mom and her partner, who I call my godmom, they wanted to adopt. So they adopted the best little man on this earth. His name is Anthony. He's 10 now. He's a black belt in Taekwondo. He loves music. He's like the most amazing little kid ever, and I love him. He's the greatest little brother. And so obviously, I mean, if it weren't for adoption, I wouldn't have him in my life. And that would really suck. My mom died when I was 9, and she had just adopted my little brother with my godmom, and so he doesn't remember her, obviously, because he wasn't even one when she died, but, you know, having a little sibling that was important to her and that I get to tell. I mean, I get to share things with him about her is really cool, and it's a really fun experience, and it's a learning experience, you know, for the both of us, because I don't know, but I really like adoption, and I really appreciate it, and I know that when I'm older, I want the option to be able to adopt, because for a lesbian, you know, I mean, there are all sorts of things you can do, and I do want to have my own kid. I do. I do want to know what it feels like to be pregnant, obviously. I mean, you know, it's a cool thing, but I want to be able to adopt. I don't want to just have my own babies. I want to adopt. I want to be able to say that I took a kid from a situation that could have been bad and I turned it into a great one. And even though, I mean, every kid's going to have some problems, obviously, being a teenager, growing up, la la la, it's, you know, whatever. But, you know, I want to be able to help form this brand new life for someone that was potentially going to have something a lot worse. I think that's a really cool idea, and that's definitely what we did with my little brother. Long backstory, but basically we know the family he came from, and it is good that he is with us instead of them. I honestly don't support a closed adoption, like a completely closed adoption, because growing up your whole life and not knowing your parents would be really hard. I can see why people would be against that. I don't like the idea of not knowing where you come from. I think it's really important to know where you came from, even if it's a bad place. It's important to know. Regardless, I do think adoption is a good thing. Just I want for there to be able to be a time where they can know where they came from, who their parents are, and why they're with me instead of them. I can see why people would want a closed adoption. I know that it would be hard to be the person giving the baby away and still be in their life. I can see that being hard. But as the child gets older, they'll want to know their parents, and I support them wanting to know their parents. And one more thing about adoption, you know, a lot of people have problems with gay couples adopting. Obviously, I have a problem with them because, you know, don't take everything away from us. I mean, we're hardly allowed to get married. It's a domestic partnership or whatever, and we can't have them of our own, like, you know? And so I think people need to man up and take it, because we're gonna have kids whether they like it or not. I'm sorry if I offended anyone throughout this video. I think I pretty much kept it clean. And just one more time, I'm really excited to be on this channel, and I hope you guys liked me. I hope that next time, if there is a next time that I get to talk to you, I hope that I'm not in a public bathroom. As you can see, I started holding my hands behind my back, so I was doing better. And I hope that this gets positive feedback and that people are pleased with my opinion. So